Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is going to be episode 3 of the '07 R1 track build, and we're at the tail end of the whole journey here. Finally mocked up the bodywork, so this is what the final form will more or less look like. No fasteners yet, so I just mocked it up with some zip ties, drilled all the holes that were needed. But this is what she's gonna look like for sure. I'm gonna keep it this color. I'm not gonna paint it the Yamaha blue all the way around, which I wanted to do, but I'm pretty happy of where it stands right now. It got the Superbike tail, which I actually prefer over the factory Yamaha seat. It's just my preference, but overall I'm pretty happy of how she turned out. Definitely still not going to run the rear hugger. I just don't feel like buying another one. But if I need it, I'll get it later on down the line. I am very excited to try these tires right here, which are the Connie-Trax in a medium compound. They're 120/70 and a 255 rear tire. First time trying these out. I have a buddy local here in Texas that swears by them. I think he's ran the Bridgestones and the Pirellis prior, and he says that those tires last longer than the Pirellis, but have pretty similar grip overall. So I asked Keith as well, since he's also a local guy. He loves them. He swears by them too, so I mean, if that's what the guys are running out here in Texas, I'm going to run it as well. I've had terrific luck with the Pirelli SC series slicks, either the SE1 or the SE2, but also that was in California, Laguna, Sonoma, and Thunder Hill, so they work terrific there. This is supposed to work terrific here, and also I'm going to be installing this brake tech rotor. Just have to clean it up, but I will slap that on once I install the slicks. But to be completely honest, I don't think I even need these. I've been out of the game for so long that if I'm rocking a set of slicks in novice, I'm gonna laugh at myself. I just got a really good price on those, so that's why I picked them up. Thinking about the Continental stuff still, just to stick with the same brand. The Continental Race Attack 2 tires probably might be more of my speed. I've been off the bike for 7 years, so I'm trying to be honest with myself and thinking, shit, last time I rode track was in 2017 at Laguna Seca. I was running slicks there, but I'm not running, or I know I'm not going to be running the same pace I was there at Coda or even ECR. So I'm going to have to put my pride aside and just do the Attack 2s. Just, I'm not going to generate the heat that I need to keep those slicks at their optimal temperature. So I'm just going to bite the bullet yet again, get another set of tires, keep these ones upstairs. That way they're in the spare bedroom and they're not going to heat cycle in the garage, because it's about 105 degrees right now here in Texas, and I don't want to waste these tires essentially. But got a little bit off topic there, but very excited to try this bike. This is my first 2007 R1. The 4C8 is what a lot of people call them by. This is, I think, my third generation of the R1s that I've had. My first gen was the 2005 or 4. I think it was 05. My 05 R1 that was also in blue. Had that one for about 12 years. Picked up a 2012 R1. Had that one. Actually sold that in 2019 to a local guy. I found it and offered him a price on it. He's like, you know what, man, if you come up with the cash, I'll sell it back to you. So I might do that as my street bike in the near future, but I think more or less this one is done. if I decide that, hey, this is going to be the bike I'm going to keep for the next 10 years or so, I'm going to add some electronics just to make things a little bit more modern. But overall, I think this should be a very fast bike, very capable for what I'm going to be doing. And so that should be a good time. First track day back, I don't think I'm going to bring the R6 just because I don't want to buy 2 sets of tires. These are probably still okay, but I want to stay with the same brand, and that way, I know the characteristics of each bike, so they're going to be very similar, and I want to, make sure that everything is pretty much the same. So, and as far as track days, it's August 23rd right now. I want to make sure that I get at least 1 track day in before the end of the year and before the end of the season. So if the stars align, I have everything that I need. I'm going to do a track day at COTA, hopefully the first weekend of September. But if I miss that, I'm probably going to go to the later one at ECR and try to hit up that one. But yeah, just wanted to do the update on the bike coming together finally. I probably should have made this more drawn out into more videos with, installing the GPR, the clip-ons, the forks, the rear suspension, the chain, the sprocket. But I wasn't thinking of actually documenting all this stuff here on video up until later down the line. I'm like, oh man, I should have just done it. But everything is looking good. Everything's coming together. Very excited. So the last part of it is just to get it on track and do my shakedown. But if you have any questions, any concerns, any comments, either on the R6 or this here R1, please leave it down in the comments below. I'll be more than happy to respond. And if you are going to go to one of those track days, whether at COTA or ECR, please hit me up. I don't have many track buddies here in Texas, so hey man, I'll join you. But other than that, y'all have a great night, and I'll see you on the next episode.